She lost. Eala lost tonight. And before you click away, before you go doom scrolling through the highlights and feeling that familiar gut punch, I need you to stop. I need you to sit here with me for a second. Because there's a lot to process, a lot to feel. And honestly, I think this story is still one of the most beautiful things I've watched happen in Filipino sports this year, even with the L. So yeah, Coco Gauff, 6-0, 6-2, 1 hour and 7 minutes. Gauff marches into the semifinals of the Dubai Duty-Free Tennis Championships, and Eala's run, this incredible, absolutely shocking, nobody saw this coming run, comes to an end. That's the result. That's the scoreline. But the score does not tell you who Eala is, and the score definitely doesn't tell you what this week meant. Let me take you through it. All of it. Okay, so before we even talk about the match itself, here's something you need to understand. Eala walked into this quarterfinal having already done the impossible, twice, in this same tournament. She beat world number 8 Jasmine Paolini, Italian Open winner Roland Garros finalist, in straight sets in the round of 32. Then she turned right around and beat Sorana Cirstea, who was on a 7-match winning streak and had just won a title 2 weeks ago. 7-5, 6-4 in the round of 16. 2 wins, back-to-back, against 2 absolute quality players. And this is a 20-year-old kid from the Philippines ranked number 40. I'm telling you, if you had looked at the draw and told me Eala was going to be in the quarterfinals of this tournament, I'd have said you were crazy. Beautiful crazy, but crazy. She earned this. She earned this match against Coco Gauff, and that's the frame you need going in. Now, the match. Coco Gauff is world number 4. A 2-time Grand Slam champion. She's won the French Open. She's won the US Open. She plays with this kind of measured fury that just breaks people down. She's been one of the 5 best players in the world for over a year now. And guys, here's the honest truth. Tonight, she was untouchable. Alex barely had an answer for anything Gauff threw at her. Gauff's serve, Gauff's forehand, Gauff's ability to take time away and hit the ball early into open spaces. It was one of those nights where you're watching from the stands, or in this case, from behind your phone screen, and you can just feel that there's nothing Alex can do. Gauff was in that zone, that cold, clinical, I don't care how loud it gets zone, and it showed immediately. First set, Gauff wins all 6 games, 6, love, a bagel, Alex's first bagel of all of 2026. And honestly, from Alex's body language, from the way she was shaking her head, consulting her coach Joan Bosch at multiple points, she knew this wasn't her night. When you're playing like this and every single error is piling up, it eats at you. Alex made 33 unforced errors in this match. 33. That's the kind of night where your racket just doesn't feel right. The ball doesn't bounce the way your brain expects, and nothing clicks. Second set. Gauff goes up 4-0. 4 love again. Now at this point, the Filipino fans, and there were thousands of them in that stadium, flags out, chanting, had gone quiet. That kind of quiet where you're still there, you're still holding on, but you don't know what to cheer for anymore because it just keeps getting worse. And here's the moment, the one moment in this whole match that I will remember. Alex is down 0-4 in the second set. She's getting bageled for 2 sets straight. And you know what she does? She holds serve. And then she breaks Gauff. Down 2-4 after that break, suddenly the crowd wakes back up. The Filipino fans find a reason to absolutely lose their minds. Flags waving, noise levels going through the roof, because she's not done. She refused to let herself get double-bageled. And if you know your tennis history, Alex's last double-bagel loss was back in 2022 in the Madrid Open qualifiers. She was 16. She wasn't going to let that happen again on the biggest stage of her career. Did she close the gap? No. Gauff came right back and won the next 2 games to close it out 6-2. But that moment, that hold, that break, told you everything you need to know about who Eala is, when it would have been so easy to completely check out, to just get it over with and go cry in the locker room. She fought. She made Gauff work for it. She made the crowd believe for just a few minutes. That speaks to her character more than 100 wins would. Now, let me tell you about Coco Gauff after the match. because this is the part that honestly got me. Gauff, who committed 8 double faults by the way, because even when she's winning 6-0, 6-2, she's still human, talked about Alex in a way that gave me chills a little bit. First, she acknowledged Alex as a tough competitor. She said, "Even when I was up, I knew that she could come back at any given moment. I've seen her do it before." Think about that. The world number 4, the 2-time Grand Slam champion, was watching Alex Eala and thinking, even at 6-0, 4-0, this girl is dangerous. She can do something. That's respect. That's not just being nice for the cameras. And then came the crowd thing. You know, there were thousands of Filipino fans cheering for Alex, making that court feel like Manila in the middle of Dubai. Gauff said she handled it by doing the most Coco Gauff thing possible. She said whenever the crowd cheered for Alex, she just pretended they were cheering for her. I think it helped me a lot. If you can't beat them, you gotta join them. I mean, come on. That's so funny and so smart at the same time. The woman won a French Open and a US Open, and she's still cracking jokes at an on-court interview. Respect. But then, here's the part that hit me. Gauff looked around that stadium, at the Filipino fans, at the cameras, knowing millions of people in the Philippines were watching. And she said, "I'd like to thank Alex for bringing a new demographic to the sport." And she smiled and said, "I know sometimes it's tough when you're playing a home crowd, but I think it's great for the sport, so keep being enthusiastic and keep rooting for your player." That's not just a classy message. That's acknowledgement from one of the best players in the world that what Alex Eala is doing matters. That the way she's building a following, creating those scenes in the stands, getting thousands of Filipinos to pack an international tennis arena, that's bigger than any one tournament result. Gauff saw that, and she called it out publicly, and she's right. Oh, she is absolutely right. Let's talk about the bigger picture here because I think tonight, watching Alex lose, you might feel sad or frustrated. I get it. I felt it too in real time. But let me tell you what Alex Eala just accomplished in Dubai this week, and I want you to sit with this. She was ranked number 47 going in. Wildcard or not, she does not belong in a WTA 1000 quarterfinal on paper. She beats Hailey Baptiste in round 1. Okay, manageable, right? Then she goes and stuns world number 8 Jasmine Paolini, a top 10 player, in straight sets. I covered that one, you all saw that one. The crowd went insane. Then she takes down Sorana Cirstea, world number 31, who hadn't lost a match in 7 tries. Another straight set win. And she didn't just squeak through either. She came back from 4-5 down to steal the first set and then calmly closed out the second. That's 3 wins in a WTA 1000 event. 2 of them against players inside the top 35 in the world. She reached the quarterfinals of the Dubai Duty Free Tennis Championships. A WTA 1000, only the second WTA 1000 quarterfinal of her entire career. At 20 years old. And here's the kicker. After all of this, her ranking is going up. It was projected to hover around number 38 live after the Cirstea win, possibly climbing even higher now with the quarterfinal points in her pocket. She's already the highest-ranked Filipino tennis player in WTA history. She was the first Filipino to break into the top 40. And she's only 20.